Hey, I know you're sleeping and all, I know it's the middle of the night, but I got something for you.
You're not supposed to be in here.
Aw, alright, I'll come back in the morning. Wait, if you get up, can I talk to you?
You're not supposed to be
No.
here.
Well, your house wasn't locked, so I figured it was fine. Alright, in that case, we'll wait till morning. Also, sorry, I know I'm very picky. Minor thing, it's a different door on the inside than it is on the outside. Alright, let's wait a few hours. Let's let him get his beauty sleep. I saw Magnus's attempted portal. A body near it seemed to belong to him, too.
He must have tried to teleport the eye. Very few can handle this kind of magic, and most who try perish. I shall send messages to some of our older wandering wizards. Perhaps they might have seen something or met with someone who knows more. Meanwhile, you should try speaking to some of the students. Perhaps they've stumbled across this in their studies. They're usually by the library.
From his journals, Magnus seemed to have lived forever. Well, not forever, he's dead. He just lived a long time.
Indeed. Though, if you found his body at Elder's Blood Peak, he probably died there. These magical forces are very powerful and very dangerous. It is probably why Yurik found the eye and hid it beneath Sarthal. When he was finally hunted down, his tomb sealed him and the eye inside.
All right, then.
Alright. Missing Magnuses. The legend of Magnus was likely studied by one of the students here on Artaeum. Talk to the students. Get to know the students. Ask them how their studies go. Ask them if they want to go to Skyrim, because frankly, you're tired of the back and forth. And, I mean, hey, they're students. I'll just send them there. They can be my interns. Oh, look at the students. They're all practicing. Good for you guys. You're doing very well. Have you ever heard of a mage named Magnus?
We studied him at the academy a long time ago. But I suggest you ask the Argonian. He claims to have met an heir of Magnus once.
Wait a second. Hold on.
What can I do for you?
Okay, your voice threw me off a little bit. What's your voice gonna be now? Now I'm curious.
Yes?
Have you ever heard of a mage named Magnus?
I have. I actually met with one of his direct descendants once. Her name was Cassandra, and we both spent the time at the Nightgate Inn.
I swear to God.
But if I remember correctly, she hailed from Morthal.
I guessed Morthal!
If I were you, I'd look between those places.
Oh my God. I guessed Morthal as a joke. And I gotta go back. God damn it. The students should go back. The students shall be my unpaid interns. You go, you find it. Why do you think it's still gonna be there? Why do you think that information would still be around? Oh damn, I thought this boat was gonna take me back. I thought if I jumped on this boat it'd be a fast travel point. Whoops-a-doodle. There it is. There it is. Much better. So I don't know if they're traveling, and it's going to be an issue if I fast travel and they're going to move somewhere else, but right now it says that they are near the Shrine of Azura. And they are now... Okay. We can catch up to them if we just go on foot and don't fast travel. I think we can catch them. That's not too bad. I'm glad they marked them rather than being like, oh, you gotta go to Morthal and look around, you gotta go to the Nightgate Inn and look around. There are certain types of quests, there's certain types of mods that I think quest markers are better suited for. This, where someone's just walking around and could be anywhere, this I think benefits from having quest markers. Hello there.
It's a fine day with you around.
You know it. Excuse me, are you Cassandra, the heir to Magnus?
I am. I remember my grandmother used to tell me stories about him. She claimed he was her grandfather and that they lived together. Though when I dwelled into this matter myself, I learned that he lived many thousands of years ago, so obviously grandmother boasted. She used to live in Falkreath when she was a child. I'm not exactly sure where though.
I know that house. We should go there and see if we can find anything.
I suppose I am interested in learning more about my ancestry. And you've certainly piqued my interest.
Not gonna ask who I am or anything?
Alright, I will go with you. But this does not make us allies. We just have a mutual goal here. Lead the way.
You're not gonna ask how I found you, or who I work with, or... No? Okay. But at least she's like, no, but we're not friends. Don't assume that. Which, yeah, I'd be a little suspicious too. It's like, hey, you're the or is your ancestor Magnus, and, can we go to this house in Falkreath? She's like, who are you? What do you want?
I can send something. Up on that hill.
Find something suspicious. Oh. I like that as a, quest objective. It's like, find something suspicious. Hey, Cassandra, you think this is suspicious? Granted, I don't actually see anything. Taking your, sweet-ass time there, aren't you? Well, you probably figure if it's sat here for 1,000 years, it can sit for another 10 seconds or so, huh? Oh! Okay, there it is. Now that's suspicious. Well, that's gonna be a hidden cave entrance, right?
Need something?
What the? The portal wasn't here before. It must have reacted to you.
So, I am of Magnus lineage? I wonder what other secrets my blood holds. We should travel through and see what's on the other side.
Ladies first. Because I'm a little worried about what would be inside. Go on.
Need something?
Okay, fine. I'll go first. Age before beauty. Hello? Oh, is that a statue of Malakath in the distance? I think it is. Oh. Oh. Ominous graveyard. Oh. Are skeletons gonna come and murder us, or are they just gonna... Okay, they are coming to murder us. A sneaky skeleton! Okay, because I didn't even see them until I turned my back. I heard them, but I didn't see them. I also should probably start using some magicka, because, you know, this is, in the end, a magic-based mod. Let's just go with... Well, she killed them before I could do anything about it. She killed them before I could use my powers. I see that sneaky skeleton. Oh, alright, well, never mind. This is not working out well for me because I literally don't even have enough magicka to use that spell more than once. Alright. That worked out well for me, didn't it? This is what happens when, you download save files because you don't want to get a clean character to level 81. Which, I mean, understandably so. I, frankly, don't have the time or energy to naturally get a character all the way through the game into level 81. The save files exist on the Nexus, so where do you think I'm gonna get them? What do you think I'm gonna do? And granted, I know I could also use other spells, but damn. I didn't realize it was gonna blow through my magicka that fast. Oh! Oh, it's Harry Potter versus Voldemort! I'm gonna say she's Harry Potter and he's Voldemort. Alright. I'll do what they should have done in Harry Potter. Just imagine this is a gun. See? No more Voldemort. It's as simple as that. I really like that we got to this island at the dead of night. There's something about exploring the island at the dead of night with skeletons rising from their graves really kind of adds to the mystery. I'm also going to go out on a limb. I'm going to say that we should go to the burning, flaming house with the broken bridge. This seems promising. This does indeed seem promising. Oh, can she not cross the water? Oh, alright. Well, those are just training dummies, right? Those aren't people. I hope. I have a feeling they're supposed to be people. Oh, that's a beautiful kill shot. I'm so glad they got a shot of that. Oh, hey, there you are.
What was that?
That was me. Murdering. I see one all the way over there. I'm not going to be able to hit it from here, but... Man. Wouldn't that have been something? I could just barely see the Atronak, and I was just thinking, oh, this would be great. This would be wonderful. Because right now we don't have a marker. But I'm going to go out on a limb. I'm going to say that walking through the destroyed settlement and everything is probably the way to go. Oh, who said that? Wait, who said somebody help? Who's alive here? Who else is here? Oh, ice folk spirits. All that remains of whoever it was that lived here. You cannot best me, it's true.
Over here.
Is that dragon supposed to be here? I'm gonna say... Yeah, I'm gonna say yeah, because it's just a regular dragon. If it was a legendary dragon, I'd be a little bit more skeptical, but... I think they probably just put a regular dragon here as part of the encounter. Which, seeing it fly against the darkened sky against the moon overhead, that was a really cool shot. I like how I managed to paralyze a ghost. Kind of funny when you think about it. Now that looks promising over there. That right there, that looks promising. Go inside the house on the field. House on the field. Let's see what's inside. It's a nice house. I'm glad that this isn't in disarray too. Because everything else on this island seems pretty destroyed. Castle for crows. Oh, hey, this is where he kept the eye. Investigate the body. Seems encased in ice. His... Cassandra, do you see this? His second body? I would like to read his note first. I've done it! My hands are still red from the ice folk and the flamers, but at last it is done. Their deaths were necessary to ensure my supreme power. Together they could have threatened my position as architect. Now, this is no longer an issue. A tough choice had to be made. I had to. Oh, forgive me, Lynn. No, this was not the issue. Now I possess the power to finally transport my eye between realms. I know now that this will burn me, but I'm prepared this time. The ice folk have granted me their gifts. And that's why we killed the ice folk spirits. Oh, if left unattended, power can corrupt, but not me. I definitely am not corrupt. Me, Magnus. I think I'm a god.
Need something?
The inscriptions on this platform are just like on the eye.
What? The eye? What are you talking about?
The Eye of Magnus? That's why I'm here, to find out more about it.
I wish you would have told me this from the start. I've heard the legend of the eye before, but never thought it was real. It seems we haven't been pursuing the same goal here, friend, as I came to find out more about my ancestry, but this seems more interesting. I need to investigate some things, but I will see you again soon. You can count on it.
Oh, now we're friends, huh? I thought you were saying, it's like, we're not allies. We're not in this together. Funny how that turns out when I have all the answers. Funny how it turns out when I can, give you everything that you seek, huh? I can sleep in the bed. Oh, his journal. Volume 3. Let me see how long it is before I read it. Okay, yeah, this is information about this realm, about the ice folk. Okay. I would hold on to, or I would read it now, but it's a little long, so I'm going to take it, I'll hold on to it. We can check it out later. What I will say is I'm really enjoying the story itself. Because I know I have probably just come across as a little critical at times, but I'm really liking the story of the mod. I'm liking this kind of mysterious aspect to it, that we're trying to find out more about the Eye of Magnus, because that's a story that just kind of, like, ends very abruptly. Like, the Sigil Order, they just take it and they say, well, thanks for that, I'll see ya. Never. Getting to work with them, it makes sense that they would want you to be the person that helps them uncover more secrets about the Eye, because even they were a little astonished, a little befuddled by it. So I'm having a lot of fun with the quest of speaking to the Sigil, of trying to learn more about it, and that now we've found someone who has a direct tie to the Magnus who was studying the orb, and apparently did make some progress with unlocking some of its power. No. No Nirnroot. No.
Yes, sirrah.
I found an island where Magnus used to live. I took his heir, Cassandra, there.
An island, you say? And you found a blood relative? This is most intriguing. Where is she now?
You know, you should really speak to your students a little bit more often. It's amazing what you'll learn from them. She left. I also found another body of Magnus. How is that possible?
What? If that's true, we can no longer assume that he was killed at Elder's Blood Peak. This means he must have found a way to escape death.
Or he only had 2 bodies and he's really dead.
This seems most impossible. I shall have a word with the Sigil Master. Meanwhile, I've heard from one of my associates, Antheria. She has found one of Magnus's old journals. You can find her just east of Iversteed at a small campsite. Go there immediately.
Oh, come on. Back to Skyrim again? I get it, because there's not going to be as much to do on the island, because they're very isolated, they keep to themselves, they don't bring other people in. But come on. Oh, Magnus lured in and killed some people called the Ice Folk and the Flamers.
Horror. They were 2 of the most powerful races ever to walk Tamriel, but they both disappeared in the Second Era.
Now it seems we know why.
Never heard of them before.
Magnus seemed to have studied all manners of magic, from elementals to mysticism. This might explain how he was able to cheat death.
Alright. Well, Iverstead, here we come. Oh, what's going on here?
Must have scared him off.
I was waiting for it just to be a mud crab, honestly. Antheria the Wandering Witch.
You want something from me?
Hello, yes, wait, no, stop, no, don't go anywhere. Hello! Ginthar sent me, he said you might have some information on Magnus.
Yes, I found this old journal of his. It seems like the rantings of a madman, so I didn't pay too much attention to it. You can have it.
Oh, so ramblings and madmen are fine to give to me, I see. It's not worth your time, but for me, it's like, yeah, no, go for it. Enjoy. Go to Magnus Manor. Let me just see how long it is. Because, here's the thing, I have found the books a little interesting, but at this point, if I read through each and every one of these, this would just be the vast majority of the videos. It's like, oh, hey, you want to sit and read just all day? Let me take a quick look through it, because maybe that'll explain some of what is going on in regards to him. Okay, so it's kind of just going into the destruction of the Ice Folk, of using their power and what he learned from them to move the eye between realms, the difficulties with that, and kind of like she said, his descent into madness. Yeah, he just sounds like a crazy person. He just sounds like a madman. It's like, ah, yes, I will destroy all. No one can stand to the might of Magnus, the man who is named after a god and frankly thinks himself a god. Which kind of, in that sense, I feel like this almost... the mod doesn't even seem to almost acknowledge Magnus as the god that much. It seems much more focused on just like, oh, well, yeah, this guy named himself Magnus, or this guy's called Magnus, and we're just gonna roll with that. The statues are a little spot on. Once again, you would think that in thousands of years someone would have noticed it. Which is why I go back to the thing I said. It's like, oh, if some of these places were kind of like more magically hidden and maybe we didn't see them until just now, maybe they didn't exist until we cast some sort of like revealing spell, that could be good. I know it says wait for Cassandra. Is she in there? Is she already inside? No. There's a second marker. Okay. So we wait here for her? Where is she? Alright. Gonna have to wait a few hours. Just a couple. Good to see you. Don't run past me.
It's a fine day with you around.
Don't you forget it. Cassandra, how did you get here?
You seem to have your secrets, stranger, but I thank you to let me keep mine. But I gather you've also learned that this is another one of Magnus' old houses. It doesn't seem to be as run down as the others, though. We should check the inside.
Well, I need you to open it for me. Oh, hey! I just watched the door transform. Look at that. Oh! Is that the Eye of Magnus? Wait, Cassandra? Oh, there she is. Okay. Woo! Well, in one of the journals, he did say that it did seem like you could get the eye to kind of like pop in and out of the different realms so that it would kind of like flicker in between our realm and his. Are you Magnus? Oh!
Need something?
It is.
Yes, sirrah.
Who are you? What is the Eye of Magnus doing here? How did you get it?
You sure ask a lot of questions for someone who just met me, stranger. But I shall grant you some answers. I am Magnus. I have walked this mundos for more eons than I can remember. Soon I will be your one true deity. Along with my eye, I shall rule.
Wow, it's almost like I called it, that he was a little nuts and a little crazy and a little a villain. Your eye? It belongs with the Sigics. In fact, that's where I thought it was.
Ah, so that's where it went. What you have is but a fragment of the real eye, a minor shard left behind when I first attempted my teleportation. I have looked for that shard for many years, though I could never find it. It must have been sealed by some powerful magic.
No, I was just sitting in Sarthal.
Speaking of which, I think it's time you see some real magic. Goodbye. You've been most helpful.
Oh, I'm glad I could be helpful. Oh, defeat Magnus. Okay. I was actually kind of expecting it to be like a insta-kill sort of situation, or rather that he would just like knock me out and go on his way. Console Cassandra. Is she upset about it though? Is she really that upset? I wouldn't be upset. I'd be like, you know what, this is okay. I know he's your ancestor, but he's kind of an asshole. Also, he's definitely not dead, let's be real. He's gonna have another body just laying around. He's gonna have it just sitting in the closet, like a suit.
Yes.
Whoa, that was intense! Are you okay? You're really sad right now.
I'm fine. I presume this is the fabled Eye of Magnus. I can sense the power flowing through it. It tingles in my fingertips.
That's odd. We should still be careful. He might still be around here somewhere.
Yes, I suspect he might. I can feel his life force still lingering around the orb. But I shall allow you to do no further harm to my blood, stranger.
Oh no, alright.
Forbear! Forbear! Can you hear me? I wish to travel with you. Teach me all there is to know of magic, and I shall be your disciple. We are blood.
I'm gonna spill your blood on the floor if you don't shut the hell up. Cassandra, no, he's mad. Don't go with him.
You are right.
Oh.
After what we've seen, this would most certainly end in my own death. I was blinded by my lust for knowledge.
That was easy.
I shall go. Alone.
Please take me with you. Cassandra, no.
All right then.
You're right. Wait. Alright then. Cassandra, don't do it. Don't give in to the dark side. And she's like, you're right. Alright. I'll go. I'll see ya. You don't seem very kind of like set in regards to knowing what you want. You seem very wishy-washy as a person, so I suggest you do a little soul search, and I think you could definitely use it. I think you need to discover who you are before you continue down this path of magic at all.
Need something?
I met with Magnus, who claimed we have but a piece of the eye.
I assume this information was hard to come by. Well done.
I did murder him.
But this is most troubling, as this small piece is very powerful in itself. What else did you learn?
That we should not take Cassandra as a disciple, because frankly I don't trust her. And she was like, I don't trust you to be my ally. Well, vice versa, lady. I don't trust you to be my ally now. The eye disappeared after he died. He said he'd be coming for the shard.
Wow, we must gather the Sigil Council.
Wow.
This might take some time, but I sincerely thank you for everything you've done here.
Oh. It's just a funny time to use the word wow. It's like, whoa. Well, whoa
right,
would have been better, but even whoa would have been kind of silly. Alright, well, in that case... Speak with the council, he said.
Safe travels.
Do I follow you? In that case, because I don't have another quest right now. Well, I'll see ya.